So we weren't allowed to get the bench up here. Um,
But it is, however, vacation time.
it is. Fourth of July, baby.
Welcome to Benched.
I like it.
That's hot. Anyways, welcome, guys. Um,
I got the forehead out, the hair flowing.
yeah. Actually, you know what? I thought you should do the entire episode like this, just to try to even out that tan of yours.
Yeah, I forgot I was already pretty goddamn sunburned. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm wearing a white tee, so it really should exemplify how red I am. I may just edit it so that it doesn't look like I'm sunburned.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah.
Everybody's like, he doesn't look that bad. No, it's because I color corrected.
Yeah.
I shot it in log. I changed had some camera
Yeah.
camera
But,
speak.
So for the past few days, we've actually been on a sort of vacation. I say in quotes, because we're not really far from where we usually are.
It's kind of a staycation, if you will.
Yeah.
Um,
We didn't want to do benches at the beach again.
yeah. So it's kind of a bench at the beach. It's a beach, but no bench.
Yeah. We're just at the beach, honestly.
Margaritaville, Jacksonville Beach, beautiful view. We got to see the fireworks last night. Um,
Yeah, we're recording on the 5th of July.
yeah,
I mean, it's no different from usual episodes because it's Tuesday, but you get the idea.
it's it's the fallout of 4th of July where a lot of stuff has happened.
We're in the recovery period.
Yeah, we are. God damn, we are.
Yeah.
I think that last night was probably the worst, just in terms of how I felt.
Hmm.
Lots of.
You were a
indulgence.
grumpy old man from beginning to end.
It was just a lot of indulgence
Uh-huh.
and the hangover. I am a grumpy, annoying fuck. I get bitter as shit.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I was fun to be around.
Yes. Friends wanted to watch the sunrise. Colin, he got up reluctantly, and he stepped 2 feet away from the shore, and didn't even bother cracking a smile once. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Get over our shot.
Hey yo, did you ever check your shoe?
Oh, the blood? No, that's. You know what it is? It's paint from when we painted your parking spot senior year.
Oh, that's actually kind of tight.
Yeah.
I thought that it was legit blood from the beach because that was also a thing that happened.
Oh yeah. I sustained injuries. Nah.
Yes, a few of us did. Not me, of course, but
Yeah,
there's a lot.
you sustained
Yeah.
arguably something worse.
There was skimboarding accidents. We had the whole group out there. Shout out to Tim, James,
Ashton.
Nate, Courtney, Galia, Meg, all the people that kind of went with us.
Molly.
Molly as well.
Yeah.
If I forgot any names, I'm sorry. Um, but it was a really fun time. Like we said, I think the thing was right at this point of the beach. It's like the only part of Jack's Beach that I've seen that has like a lot of shells.
Mhm.
Like I generally, when I'm looking for like seashells and stuff on the East Coast,
Yeah.
I have to go down to like Villano, St. Augustine, maybe even deeper. But Jacksonville, it comes right out of the St. Johns River.
Yeah.
So it's very brackish water, and there's not really much sea stuff. It's like everything coming out of the river.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like gross water, low key. And sorry, I keep looking down to see how bad the forehead looks. This shit is just going. I did my hair and everything, all for the wind to just fuck me over.
It happened.
I'm still grumpy, guys.
Yeah. No, he
Uh,
hasn't been a fun person since the first night. No, I'm kidding.
I've never been a fun person.
Yeah. We need some liquid courage out here, because
Yeah.
that unlocked a side of me that you probably haven't seen.
I have some videos of Devin,
Oh,
and
no.
it was a side of Devin that I've never seen before. He was an animal. It was crazy to see, actually.
A safe animal.
It was different to witness.
Yeah.
Um, he he was fun though. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Um,
I like the family's gonna see this, but the family next door to us, apologies,
yes.
because
So loud.
early in the night I was like, ugh, I was feeling for him,
Mhm.
and then as it kept going, as it reached the later AMs, I was just like, well, if they haven't complained yet, they're not gonna complain. But also, who brings their children out to a Fourth of July thing at Margaritaville?
Yeah. I feel like maybe they kind of have to have that expectation. And to be fair, though, I think that if the staff wanted to get on to us about it, they could.
Yeah.
Because although they know everybody's going to be here to get drunk for 4th of July,
Hmm.
it's like, there's still families that probably came without that expectation that it
Yeah.
should still be somewhat. I try to give them the benefit of the doubt,
Hmm.
but I'm sure they still slept fine, even with us being loud.
Yeah.
After being out at that beach all day, that shit beat me up. We kind of touched on the sunburn thing. It was because I legitimately, for like hours, would go swimming, and then we'd do the skimboarding, and then I'd probably go swimming again because I really like swimming. It's like if I'm gonna be at the beach, I need something to keep me occupied because like laying down
Uh-huh.
is gonna make me get bored, and then I'm just gonna feel like an hour is gonna feel like 6.
Yeah.
Whereas like if I'm out swimming or I'm playing beach games like the volleyball and
Spike ball.
spike ball and all that, 6 hours felt like 1.
Hmm.
And that was the problem because I didn't end up reapplying sunscreen, and I got really, really, really burnt. I don't know if you guys can see this line.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Dude, that is whiter than your shirt.
Facts.
That is crazy.
If I wore tidy whities, it would actually be the only thing whiter than it.
That's
It would literally look like a smooth gradient up my leg. I'd look like a Ken doll, and you just wouldn't know.
Dude, you have a Neapolitan thigh right now.
Facts. I realize that when I drink, I also get very wordy. I mean, I'm already wordy, but in a different way.
I was gonna say, what do you mean? Yeah.
I'm always pretty wordy, but I think that it made me a little bit more like I would pull out big vocab words for humor. Like that, it was making me laugh that I remembered all these different words.
You have any in mind?
I can't remember off the top, but I know that I would like pull out shit like this motherfucker think he ubiquitous as fuck.
Yeah.
Nobody know him.
See, and it's funny when you're drunk because right now that shit sounds
It's
terrible.
dry. Yeah, right. Well, everything's funnier when you're drunk because you have
yeah.
no standards.
Oh,
So,
no. Yeah.
It was a pretty fun night.
Also,
few
I want to
nights.
mention that outside of Colin, I'm at most acquaintances with everyone else there.
Yeah, this was your first time like really meeting them for the
Yeah.
most part, and like you met Meg, my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You met Tim.
Meg, I'm going to address you in just a second, but yeah.
You met my sister Courtney. A little bit deeper than when she was actually on the beach episode a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Molly, Tim, Ashton.
Tim, Ashton, and a few others.
Yeah. All about first for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a time.
Yeah.
You want to go into how that felt? Drinking around so many strangers, being so vulnerable.
Yeah. Yeah, the drinks for sure helped. I'd say, Tim, you're the homie. Ashton, you're the homie. But Meg, you pushed me to new limits. I want to.
With alcohol,
With
let's
alcohol,
be clear.
yeah.
She's gonna watch this and be like, "Does he hate me?"
Yeah, no.
No.
I thought I would be like chill, mellow out, like that sort of level. And then we started playing drinking games, and if there was ever a moment where she could pick out someone to try something, it would always be me. and she made me do things like look out over our top floor balcony, feeling the way I was, and I was on the verge of like,
So unprofessional. Yeah, no, she's already basically seen everybody there get drunk. So she was just trying to single you out because she's never seen you drunk.
mm-hmm,
You're the new guy.
mm-hmm,
And Devin is a sucker for peer pressure.
yeah,
So
love it, love doing it. uh, Peer pressure works, and for a good
peer
reason.
pressure is my drug.
Yeah, nothing gets me going like peer pressure.
You know what doesn't get me going?
What?
The song Kokomo.
Oh, I'm so sick of that song.
Yeah, I want to, like, this is a shot directly at Courtney, but not really. Um, she has played this song at, like, when we went to the Keys a few weeks ago. She was blasting that on the, like, last strip of the way there, and it was probably the slowest part of the way there. So I was just getting super annoyed with it. And I think I've heard it 7 or 8 times in just the past 2 days.
Yeah,
I think it's playing right now somewhere.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I
Yeah,
could have
we-
swore I just heard that. No place you wanna
That
go.
and Zanzibar.
Zanzibar
Joel.
as well. And I'm sure I've heard a lot of Sublime, but I just want to specifically single out Kokomo.
Yeah.
Just being here, it matches well. But if I hear it anywhere else ever again, I'm just gonna remember like spinning in a hotel room,
Yeah.
and being just absolutely nauseous.
You body slammed me like more than once.
Yeah. If I had a dime for every time you body slam me, be like 4 times. It's just weird that it's more than one.
Yeah. What else happened? Oh, I want to talk about the homie Eddie real quick.
Oh yeah. So we
Um,
made a friend at the beach,
Yeah.
kind of.
I wouldn't say friend. I made an enemy at the beach.
Oh man.
So he's this little kid. I would ask how old would you estimate?
I feel like he had to have been at least like 15.
Okay.
Because he didn't necessarily look like he was super young, but he didn't look like he was like anywhere past 20.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
feel like he was like a early teenager at the very least.
Yeah. So he joined our big old group for some games. Played spike ball, or actually no, we played like volleyball, just trying to keep it up in the air for a good bit.
Hmm.
And then like this, like 4 friends split off to play spike ball. We were watching, having a good old time, and Eddie gets real close, and is just like in their game basically, like an obstacle. So we call him over like, hey, just chill with us real quick while they can play. I recall him burping on you. Like he like got your attention. You turn around, look at him.
Yeah, like right in my face.
Yeah,
I just like
you
I was.
didn't react, and I thought this like, did he already do this, and this is just like their thing?
I'm gonna let you know. At that very moment, I was down 2 fireball shots and like 3 Simplies. Which, by the way, Simply Lemonade came out with a spike drink, spike lemonade. That shit is dangerous. You got the motherfuckers who make lemonade do a spiked lemonade. It was so good. But it was dangerous because at that point
Never had
he-
Mike's hard lemonade, but fuck you, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, you're a pussy. You got competition now.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do about that?
probably
Uh,
nothing. Just keep selling.
But literally, I was down horrendous.
Yeah.
And when he did that, I look up, he does it, and I was just like, just look back down.
Yeah,
I was
you
spinning.
did. You looked right back down, and I was like, "What? What the fuck just?"
And when you
happened?"
came up to me, it literally felt like it was 5 minutes later.
it was 2 seconds after
I
you walked
know.
away. I was like, "Dude, what?"
I was legit just like, I was in a zone.
No, because later after the spike ball game, he gets called over, taps me on the shoulder from behind. Actually, no, he doesn't tap me on the shoulder. He has a cold can of Coke in his hand, places it against my back, and I turn around, look at him. He does. He's like this close to me.
Oh.
Flicks me off. And I didn't react either. Well, I did. I was just like, and then just fell.
He's taking a play out of my playbook. I realized that when I was drunk, I had come up with this game that I used to do.
It's not a game.
I used to do it a lot in high school, where like I would play it off and be like, "Yo, did you just see that?"
Yo,
And they're like,
what?
"What? What did he do?" They're like, "Bro, listen."
What's up?
Right up in their face, and it's so disrespectful. It's so funny in the moment.
I'm ashamed to say that he got me with that, legit.
I think I hit a 4-peat. Like I went double, then 3-peat. I think the 3-peat was on you, which was
Ain't no way
humiliating.
you got me twice.
No, because were you the second one then?
I was the second one.
Okay, then who was the 3-peat? It may have been Galia.
I think so.
And
'Cause
then
you got Meg first. Or
I got
something, right?
I got a few people, and I felt so accomplished.
Yeah.
I had to throw up the 4 on the 4th.
Yeah.
You know, we've been doing that the whole weekend too.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone else is sick of it.
I want to throw up the picture of our homie Cam, who isn't here today,
Yeah.
sadly.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll show up our picture as well, throwing up the 4s for the 4th of July.
Yeah. Shit
Um,
goes hard.
But
If only we could have Cam here. We actually don't. Cam, I hope you're having fun on your trip.
yeah, he is hiking.
Yeah. Wish you could have had fun.
Again, just going
Again.
along with the point. He's just doing cool shit.
Yeah, really, yeah. We could just make up things every time Cam's not here. Cam, I hope
So-
you have fun exploring Mars.
Yeah. Cam, I really hope that you do well with your campaign for presidency.
Cam,
Presidency of the world, actually.
presidency of the- Cam, congratulations on taking the U.S. out of debt.
Cam actually just cured cancer this weekend, so we did actually start putting his link in our description because he does have a new website. He does a lot of different work, and I think he's commissioning for graphic design work. If you guys ever need it, so just a quick shout out to the homie because he does a lot for us.
Check below. Should be
Um,
fun. But what was I on? What were you on? Oh yeah.
We were on a lot of stuff.
Oh boy, were we? No. Actually, what am I saying? We weren't on anything outside of
alcohol, but just a lot of types of
courage
alcohol.
juice.
A lot of juices.
Yeah. Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie, the menace. Eddie the menace.
I gotta imagine, like his
That was
parents.
such a stretch. I'm sorry.
Are
We're
you
just taking
happy?
No, we're just gonna take a quick silence break. But yeah, Eddie.
Keep your head down. Yeah, don't even look up. Eddie, he got everyone with that. He got everyone in some sort of way. His parents' tent was only like a few feet away from ours,
Mhm.
so it's not like he was far or anything, and they could obviously monitor and such.
Yeah.
But they weren't really.
Yeah.
Like I think he went over to another, the tent over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was kind of roaming.
Yeah. Free spirit out here.
He really was.
Yeah.
So shouts out to Eddie. If we
Yeah.
ever see him again, I think that he is just like a different beast.
Yeah, I remember. I remember Hamad asking, "How old are you?" He said, he did this.
2.
Straight face.
2s.
2. Yeah.
2 up. RIP. 2.
Yeah.
I guess
Nah.
that's a good transition to my my
How old are you,
Cochise
Eddie?
topic.
Sorry.
2 ups.
Oh, you want to get
R.I.P.
into
man.
Cochise?
2. I am a Nate. Don't hate. Saturday. I don't know the words.
I hope you get a tan on your face and then your eyes where
Yeah,
the shades are
yeah.
just.
The thing is, we're actually about to run out of sunlight. It's kind of creeping up on us now.
Yeah.
We could like scoot a
Actually,
few inches
speaking
back.
of, because I'm looking at your knees right now, back on this your sunburn era.
Oh yeah, it's really funny. It's not gonna show up on camera really well, but on my knees, because of the sand, I was just having like these little white splotches
You
around my knees. And it's
you
just kind
have
of
like
I've
the
been
complete opposite of my legs. The way
Yeah.
again, it's not gonna show well on camera, but the
Isn't-
way our legs are tanned, like the calves and thighs are both pretty dark,
mm,
but your knee caps
yeah,
are
are whiter.
so fucking white, and mine are dark, and I don't know which way is correct.
To be honest, me either.
Yeah.
We're just vibing.
Yeah, and I don't get how it happens because they're just as exposed as the rest of your leg. And I really don't believe it's the sand because it's not like sand is just here.
Yeah.
So, like every time I put my finger on it, it just goes white.
Yeah, well, that's
This
just my
is-
skin in general. Like, if you touch it, it like leaves a white mark.
This, that shit is.
This different.
Why do your knees
Or like mood
look
rings.
anemic?
I am anemic.
You are anemic, but your knees look it. Your knees look like Voldemort.
Yeah, true. So back to Cochise.
Oh yeah. Anyways.
Cochise just dropped, and as much as I like talk about different rap stuff, this has probably been the most played album that I've listened to this month, if not like the past few months.
Mm-hmm.
It has just been on repeat for me. It's like fun music.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to like explain what he sounds like. I feel like he's a Playboy Cardi for like Amine fans, if that makes any sense. Like, because he kind of has a lot of the same inflections and same kind of style of music, but like a lot of the production kind of fits something more towards that kind of like alternative hip hop or like kind of fun sounding hip hop, like Amine does. I think he's open for Amine, like his past tour or two, so it kind of makes sense that way too. But this new album, straight TikTok sounds and kind of just like low key bangers.
Yeah.
You know, nothing too serious that you have to like pay attention to. I really liked his marketing on it. He like put out like a TikTok clip where it's like a kid getting bullied and he's like, "You're not listening to that new Cochise? Oh, come get this bitch." And then like Cochise walks in and he's like, "Hi, I'm Cochise. If you're not listening to my new album, you're a bitch. Listen to the new Cochise album."
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, it was just funny.
Yeah.
He seems like he has a sense of humor. It kind of shows up in the music itself. So I liked it.
That's cool. I have nothing to add to that. I haven't fully listened to the album yet. I just
Yeah, it's really not much that you can do a deep dive into. It's like when he said turn it up, it's 8 times.
Yeah. Something is under the seat.
Yeah. He kind of like plays into the memes too.
Yeah.
Where like I saw him post like the like, you know, like the shitty drawing memes where it's like the little character of like the person like crying and it'll be like it almost was like in an alt-right format where it had like the
Jesus Christ.
like the feminist girl getting mad, and then the word was like, "How can you like this? He's just saying the same thing over and over again." And then there's like the Giga Chat on the right, and it's him going like, "Something is under the seat. Something is under the seat. Something is under the seat."
Yeah.
So yeah, he just plays into the whole meme culture. I think it's
Yeah.
funny.
It's not like the Kendrick album where it's like, oh, we could go into this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
good. It's just fun.
Yeah, I think that there's times where like I realize that I used to be part of this too. Anybody who tries to like get into rap or even just any type of genre of music and like only listen to serious music
Mhm.
and they won't like branch out into other shit, just admit that you're boring.
Joyner
Like,
Lucas
it's-
fans. Nah.
oh, God. No, it's just about like people who want to
That struck a nerve.
be they want to be different so bad, or they want to be like they want to have a personality about their music
Uh-huh.
to the point where they can't also listen to fun music and enjoy it. Like they have to have like some sort of rap purity or like
Yeah.
something where they feel like their music is superior. They have better music
What was
taste.
that dude on TikTok that was getting flamed? Gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
killing mumble rap.
Yeah, but the thing with his gimmick, he wasn't talking about anything worth talking about. It was just flexing that he can rap fast.
Yeah,
So
because that was the thing too. Is like even some of the criticism for the Corday album that came out, and I like Corday, but I think that I kind of agree with this sentiment to some extent.
Hmm.
People are like, what really makes this different than mumble rap, other than the fact that he's rapping slower and over like a lyrical beat? Because that album, uh, lyrically, just didn't do anything crazy or meaningful,
hmm
but it just sounded like a J. Cole beat or like, one of his heavy influences. And people know Corday can rap and he can do the lyrical shit, but I think that he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to. It's one of those things where, like, I don't know, it was kind of boring music because a lot of times lyrical rappers will take a more slow, methodical beat so that they can have their message and their voice be the emphasis. But when you're doing that with no uh, interesting message, I'll say, like it's not that they don't have a message; it's interesting.
hmm
Uh, if there's no interesting message or thing to say, I guess it just makes boring music.
Yeah.
So like that Corday album was kind of boring, and I feel like that's the same thing with Gone, to some extent Joyner Lucas, Logic nowadays. I know Logic just dropped a new album and it wasn't that bad, um, but it's like one of those things where they just think that like, oh, I'm doing the real hip hop,
Right.
but
Right.
just because you emulate the style of a more interesting or savvy style of rap does not make it an interesting style of rap.
Yeah.
And I think that the mumble rap era really emphasized that point, where anti-mumble rap rappers, I think, actually had less of an impact than mumble rappers.
Right.
I feel like the Gons and anybody who did a diss track on mumble rap,
Hobson.
because even when J. Cole did 1985 off of his thing when he was beefing with Lil Pump,
Yeah.
his track was kind of saying like, look, I'm glad that you made a bag. We'd love to see people get paid off of the genre.
hmm
But it is one of those things where like you're going out there and you're being a troll, you're spending your money recklessly on jewelry and shit that may not end up lasting. What's going to happen when this trend dies out? Because this will be a trend. And he knows that because he's been in the game for so long. It's like, unless you can evolve that or really do something to create this for yourself, create like a new style that will last longer.
Mhm.
Don't come out here saying that you're doing better than everybody when other people are just shooting for longevity and you're kind of shooting for the quick bag.
hmm
Whereas there are a lot of anti-mumble rappers who just say like the style is trash.
Yeah.
I think that everybody kind of knew mumble rap was trash rap, but it was fun.
Right.
It was just different. It was funny. And that's kind of what we have with the same shit today. I'd say like it's hard to put Playboy Cardi there too, but to some extent him, I feel like he then took that and kind of branched that into something new, and he keeps changing the style of it to evolve and move along with a new image for himself. Because I feel like if he kept making Die Lit, he probably would have died off.
You're proud of that one, huh?
I was a little bit. That was off the top. That was a quick domer.
Domer. Speaking of, oh my God, we could. I hate to keep going back and stuff, but like, you talked about how you just get that confidence, And speaking of domers,
Oh,
you have a thing when you get a little off your wagon.
I like to battle rap. I know that sounds so great.
You saying that with that
The
this
forehead
whole
and
look.
yeah, dude, I actually love
like to
battle
battle rap.
rapping.
Yeah.
I look like the total like battle rapper right now.
For sure.
Big oversized tee, got some funny shorts on, and
It's a look for sure.
big old white
Yeah.
forehead.
Yeah.
the dad glasses, the Lightning McLeans as I call them, because they got the I don't know if y'all see it up close, but we got the cars inspired. He got the Spidey shades.
We'll get the details when we do our photo shoot, which you can check out
on the Bench Instagram account.
Yes.
I stole your thunder.
What else is new?
But yeah, I had a battle rap session. This time was pretty weak. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I got the first taste of. I got to see it firsthand for the first time. Underwhelmed, I'll say, but
Yeah, that shit
from
was
what
ass.
I've heard, yeah, shit was ass.
I feel like when I have time to do it, it can be a lot funnier.
Do
It's
you
not
remember?
great.
Do you remember what you said to Tim?
Not last night, or not the other night in the hotel room. I remember from the
Okay.
night before.
You
I
can
said-
go off on that because that was decent. Yeah.
Yeah, the other times, what was it?
You know what? Fuck you, actually. Because we were in teams, and I'm not good at this, so I kept my mouth shut. And Tim pointed out that I hadn't said anything, and you teamed up on me. You
No, I didn't. I was-
You acknowledged it, and you were like, "Yeah, he's right," but
yeah. He said, "Is he trying to?" He said, "You ain't saying much." Done. And I was like, "I know he ain't saying shit, but don't talk about my man." I'm the one speaking. He's coming up with the plan.
Let me tell you right now, that is not what you
It's
said.
not what
It
I
was way-
said,
it was like-
but I'm making it sound better on camera.
yeah, you're
Is
trying
it
to
though?
save face. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
trying to save face.
The one that I
Ah,
said to
that
Tim
shit
the
hurt.
other night, Tim was making fun. I had the foam runners on. He said they looked like a beehive. Again, I think that I want to clarify before I say this. It's not that I'm good at it. I just think that when I'm
You had an
in
analogy.
mediocrity,
You had an analogy for it. It was like be the dumb kid in an AP class or the smart kid in a regular class.
yeah,
You were the smart
I was a smart kid in
smart
the dumb
kid
class.
in a regular class. Yeah. Dumb class. Okay.
I was a smart
Dumb class.
I was a smart kid in the dumb dipshit class.
But
That's
yeah.
basically been me my entire life anyway. So
Oh, for sure.
I had a lot of ace friends, AP friends, and I was just the one in standard classes, but
But you
thriving.
were thriving. Yeah.
Yeah. But essentially, that's what it was. Everybody was kind of amateur as fuck, and I still am too.
You were only
But I
good
think
by
that-
comparison.
Yeah, I think I'm good. If I was put in a room with like actual battle rappers, I'd get fucking cooked.
Mhm.
Even non-battle rappers, like
You
just
you
regular
better
rappers.
hope you just come in as a stranger and they
Yeah.
don't know about you, because if they found this podcast, you would have to die.
Yeah. The one that I dropped on Tim, he said this thing about my foam runners looking like beehives, and I had like a trash fit on. I think the only reason I thought it was clever was because it was just off the top again. I was like, he was wearing like a swimsuit, no shirt, and no shoes. Like, I mean, he was just almost naked.
Cool.
I was like, bro, not even worried about his fit, only worry about mine. They got spent $250. Looked like he spent 2 dimes. Everybody started cheering. I was like, look at that reaction. I only said 2 lines. This boy got a shitty ass goatee, looked like a criminal. I committed 4 crimes.
Can
The
you
4
put
bars?
the super hot fire?
Whoa, I'm not a rapper. I feel like I'm fairly good off the top when I have that extra little bit of confidence, because I think that when I used to try to freestyle in high school or something like with friends around, it's definitely the lack of confidence, because I feel like if you know that you're about to say something corny, it's very easy to be like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah. You just let it fly when you're drunk.
And sometimes it's not that corny. Sometimes they're good. I just never really had that confidence to do it, and I think that having the alcohol, the fun juice, really changes that environment.
Yeah.
So basically, I want all the smoke. This is going on the TikTok. I want everybody to try to battle rap me.
Yeah.
Let's go on a duet streak. You know, just try to drop a disc track at Bench Podcast, and I'll try to go
No,
bar
at
for bar.
Colin the Fry. I
At
want
Bench
no part of
Podcast.
this. I want no part of this.
Just I'm saying it can be directed at me. Just tag both accounts so that I know and that I can duet this.
I Actually, I just plugged your account. Follow me at itsme.devanc as well. Yeah.
Nice.
Putting that out there.
Yeah, we both. I haven't actually really been trying on my TikTok. I have moments where like I have like, oh, this is a really good TikTok idea, or oh, this is, and I'll like go for like a week. But I've really just been focused on getting the podcast out at this point, and there's just been no time to do personal TikTok stuff. But if you go follow us there, it does get us closer to going live on our personals, which is really helpful when we just got banned off of ours.
Yeah.
Do you want to go over what happened?
I want to blame Tim and Courtney.
No.
I will. We got banned off of TikTok Live for bullying and harassment. I don't really recall what or who was being bullied or harassed. So TikTok, do better.
Facts.
We can all be friends here, but fuck you. No.
Nah, it's gone for now.
Yeah, it
won't be
didn't
going
give
to-
us a date when it'll return.
Kind of told us like, yep, that's it.
Yeah, this
Fuck
is
you,
honestly like our third time being banned off Live.
Yeah.
So
And it's always something dumb. Like Jaden said something like flirty to one of us, and I think
no,
this
he
time-
like was humping the back seat or something.
Okay, well, I was trying to downplay it.
Oh no!
I wasn't necessarily trying to tell the truth.
Yeah, I'm giving you
As
a clear
I promised,
picture
I
of
said I'd
Jaden.
stop lying to you. Call back to last week's roast. If you guys didn't watch that, that one was a pretty funny one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we just have no luck with TikTok Live.
Nah, we can't get away with anything.
Yeah. Is there any topics that we want to round off on? Just because I know that we were going to go for a shorter episode.
Yeah, you know what it was? I was checking my notes app. It didn't update with anything you wrote last night,
Okay.
so I don't really remember.
I remember specifically the grammar one.
Yeah, we were in the middle of coming up with topics. Colin was writing out, like short little spurts that we can remember and like elaborate on. So we were talking about fireworks. He writes down fireworks.
Yeah, fire, comma, works.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's funny. Then he changes it with a question mark. Fireworks.
Fire. Works.
Yeah, I had to be there. It's not as funny now.
Let's eat grandma. Let's eat grandma. Like that's the same vibe. And it killed you. You were fucked up too. So like you were just dying laughing.
It was extra funny.
Yeah.
But, yesterday was a long day. We woke up at 6 a.m., watched the sunrise, got food, ate at Fuji Sushi. Shit, banged. I got so many rolls.
Facts.
We chilled at home for a bit, watched the fireworks, chilled again, and Colin stubbed the fuck out of his toe.
Oh my God.
And that was the highlight of my long ass day.
It was funny because, did you explain the croc incident or like the way the croc was involved?
I did not
s-
explain what happened. You just stubbed the fuck out of your toe.
Okay, I kind of zoned out.
Oh, cool.
I was walking past Devin's Crocs and I accidentally kicked them, and they were right next to this chair. And I was like, oh shit, and I'm kind of like stumbling because I'm still a little happy, you know what I'm saying? And I like
Dude,
referring
I'm
to
so
drunk as
happy right now.
That sounds depressing as shit.
Oh my god.
And I went to go kick the croc back into place, and when I tell you I soccer kicked, like it wasn't even an accidental stub my toe, because it wasn't like I'm walking accidentally. It was who's talking to you? Anyways, I went to go kick the chair.
Is the camera still rolling? Just making sure.
It is.
Okay.
And I didn't go to fuck. Okay. That was a
Someone's
lot
happy.
of stumble. I'm still a little happy apparently. I went to go kick the croc back into place, and when I went to, I like swung a little out to the side, and corner of the chair just like.
It still gets me, cause.
And when I tell you, it was such a late reaction. I was like, boom, and then I like stumbled over, and I like fell onto the pull-out bed that was right in front of it, and I'm just like. punching the bed.
I'm confused, and you're
He's just like, what the fuck just happened?
I couldn't tell if you were laughing or crying.
It was
and
both.
You were just,
I was cry laughing for a solid 2.5 minutes.
and then finally he goes, I have never stubbed my toe so fucking hard in my life. And I broke.
It was so fucking painful. Like, even being drunk, like, I felt every bit of that. It hurt so bad.
Yeah. Oh my
Um,
god.
Because that chair did not move an inch. It was a heavy chair. I kicked straight onto the corner of a piece of wood.
Yeah, I said you basically just kicked a brick wall.
Yeah.
Like,
It was the chair that Devin was sleeping in, and that thing was dense as fuck. Like,
oh
you
yeah, I
could
made a
not
little
move it.
cot.
Yeah.
I want to take some time on that because I was proud of that.
Yeah,
that shit
you-
was mad comfy. Everyone got a seat in it. They realized that too. And
If you get to check out the Colin and Devin vlog that we
Yeah.
do every week, he got a nice clip of that we could show in there.
yeah, yeah, because otherwise everyone was like the girls shared the bed, pull out bed was there for the boys. It was gonna be like 4 of us cuddling on that if things worked out that way.
Yeah,
But I
it was
made
supposed to
my
be a
own little
king
cot.
size pull out too, and it ended up
Yeah.
being like a twin.
Yeah, you were very enthusiastic about being the middle spoon.
Oh yeah. I wanted to be in the middle of the two guys, and then Devin be on top, so that I was just completely sandwiched in men.
Sorry, there's an image in my head that I don't want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see what's wrong with that. What's wrong with that, Devin?
Why do you get to be in the middle?
It's really a jealousy thing.
yeah, that's my problem. Yeah,
I can't believe we've done this whole episode with the glasses on.
I can. Yeah.
This thing is starting to squeeze my temples.
Oh yeah. Oh, another
When I
thing.
stood up, I got a little dizzy.
yeah. 2 nights in a row, I slept in these.
Yeah.
Tim, he tried to take them off of me, and I immediately woke up and I was like,
Who
"Give them."
took my glasses?
I was like, "Give them back." Dead serious, and he like immediately did. So yeah, I'm serious about
It
these.
was so funny.
Yeah. You weren't even awake for that, were you?
I was. I just.
Oh, really?
I had my eyes shut.
Oh.
I couldn't fall asleep for a while. I was just playing sleep.
Oh, you just
Because
were not.
They would not stop trying to like fuck around and party, and I was at a point where it was just already kicking in that I was like not gonna feel good.
I'm gonna need you to send me the videos that Tim took on your phone of you saying that I am the better podcast host.
Yeah, they were trying, because that was the thing. They were trying to go to the sunrise. We had stayed up till 3 a.m. because that was what we talked about at the beginning of the podcast. We left out this crucial info. We stayed up till 3 a.m. They wanted to wake up at 6 a.m. to go see the sunrise.
They were just gonna pull an all-nighter, and then
That didn't
head out.
happen.
Well,
Kind of,
it happened for a few people.
I guess.
Yeah.
But not for me.
Yeah.
I need sleep. Especially because we were going to party the whole next day. Like, that shit was not happening.
Yeah.
So I was trying to sleep, and they're like, "Oh, come on, Colin, come on, let's go. Everybody's going out. Are you a pussy? Are you a pussy? Are you a bitch?" Here's the thing. Here's the difference between me and Devin. Peer pressure does not work on me. It just pisses me off. Because, like, if I know that I don't want to do something, you're not changing my mind. I am stubborn as fuck about things like that. It's all love to them. Like, it's not me talking shit. It's
No,
just
he
like,
secretly hates them.
I had a secret, or not secret.
I mean,
You said
no.
secretly hates. Yeah, you're in my
You have
head.
a secret. Colin
I
has
have a secret. Don't say that on camera. Nah, but I had another incident like this past weekend with a similar thing. Somebody was trying to like give me shots every 5 seconds, and I was getting so frustrated because it was like, I get that they're trying to have fun, but I was at a point where I did not want to do that shit, and I was tapped out for the night.
Yeah.
And they kept saying shit. Even if I was already pretty, tipsy or whatever, it did not change the fact that I am not gonna do it if I don't want to.
Right.
And I was just so pissed. So it's one of those things where I was grumpy, but it's because of like precedent that I just don't like peer pressure.
Yeah.
Devin, on the other hand, If you guys ever see him in public,
Yeah. If you
tell him to do anything or he's a bitch and he will do it.
if you hand me a fireball shot, I'll just take it.
It looks like we have some surprise guests.
No.
Yuck. Boo. No, I'm playing. We're actually just about to end it off because we're at 50
Hurry
minutes.
up, let's cut it off before they get into
Do you guys
frame.
want to help us end off the episode? Anything you guys want to say?
I'm Courtney.
I'm Galia.
We just got really good pizza.
It was a 10-inch pizza. It was really good.
Cheese pizza, not margarita. The second floor.
Oh, nice. I didn't know if the pizza was any good because somebody ordered it for us.
It tastes like Pizza Hut.
Yeah, it was really good.
Last time when I had my hair up, I looked like a man, so I'm gonna put it down. It looks like my father.
I like the sunglasses.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It definitely added to the vibe of the episode. Yeah.
Has anyone come out and watched you guys?
At the beginning, there was a family that walked out, but otherwise, not really.
So, if anybody in the watching knows why Margaritaville has no third floor, please let me know because I looked it up and there's no answer online.
Yeah. Did you notice that?
So,
I think it's because that's where the parking garage is.
it doesn't add up to me.
If not parking garage only, it could be employee storage. Know what I'm saying?
Way to give a boring answer.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I was gonna.
Or it's haunted. Ooh, spooky.
Third floor is the 13th
Sorry
floor.
to give y'all the logical one. My fault.
Bad luck.
What do you want us to say to end it off? Can we all say something together?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
You guys want to roast us? We generally will ask people to do it, so
I'm
I don't
okay.
know. You start.
it's not
No.
hurt our feelings.
I don't think I have anything to say.
The beach looks beautiful today.
Yeah,
I
look
wish
at
I
the
was
view.
out there. Oh, Golly and I came up with a new game downstairs. It's really just a meaner version of Would You Rather. And it's what's more embarrassing?
Yeah.
Because we find everything embarrassing.
Yeah.
So, what was one of them we said? Oh, yeah, this lady was running down the hall, and I was like, what's more embarrassing, running in a quiet room or,
With really loud shoes.
yeah, with really loud
can
shoes
combine.
or tripping or something? I
Yeah,
don't know.
tripping, falling down the stairs in front of people.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with the game that you just came up with, but now that you guys are here, I did want to say that we were on the ride back from somewhere, and I was dozing off, falling asleep, and you guys know, but I made the most atrocious sound I've ever made. I was half asleep, and I'm in the back seat with them, and I just go. No, I was sleeping, and then I immediately woke up because I realized what just happened. I hear you guys laughing, and I'm like, oh my god.
No.
I just croaked like a fucking frog.
Not only did he make that noise, but he woke up and he goes, I'm so sorry. He apologized 5 times after. I literally thought he was having a nightmare. It was so funny.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You're gone.
Thank you.
That really
Well-
sums up our vacation so far.
Basically,
Yeah.
I think that's where we'll leave it. I guess appreciate y'all for coming through.
Yeah.
Margaritaville has been great, and feel free to go ahead and check out the links in our bio. Or links in our bio. What the fuck is this one? Links in the description. Leave us 5 stars, like on YouTube, comment, anything like that. And we will see you next week. I know this was a shorter episode, but we don't really have much to talk about other than,
Oh, hope you guys had a fun and safe July 4th.
yeah,
Okay, bye.
bye-bye.